Hey everybody, let me adjust this here to come down to size. Okay, there we go. I'm just trying to get it all situated. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hey everybody, welcome in. Aloha. Hi, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in everybody. I'm not going to be long at all. I just had something that was going to be longer than a video to say. I just thought I saw something that caught my mind. Okay. Hi everybody. Hi everybody. I'm not going to be long at all. Thank you. I'm okay. I'm feeling a lot better. I just get short-winded quickly, so I'm gonna try to keep it down. Hi everyone. Greetings. Lindaria from North Ireland. Lindaria. Hi. So I wrote down a couple of things, and I was gonna do different videos, but I think it'd be more impactful if I do just a live and then I'll go back and make little snippets of it. But God had been speaking to me over the last couple of days, and I just been jotting it down as I went because I didn't want to forget it. And it's accumulated now to the fact that I need to give it out right now. I need to give it out right now. What, baby? Yes. From Spain. So I'm going to be in 1 Chronicles chapter 4. And if you're a Bible scholar or just been in the church, you know where I'm going at when I go to 1 Chronicles 4. And I'm just going to say the name. Jabez. Is it cold in Florida? No. No. Iowa, Belgium. Oh, yeah, no. It's like 85 degrees on my car right now. That's your cold for Florida. 85 degrees. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to Florida. Chicago and Nebraska. South Africa. Okay, y'all want to let me know where y'all from? All right, I'll take time. I got y'all. So we got Monroe, Louisiana, Warren, Ohio. Yes, that's love weather. Kentucky and Georgia. Yeah, this is just Florida. Mississippi, Norway, South Carolina. I'm telling y'all about the 3 times I've been to South Carolina. Absolutely won't ever go back. I had to go to help someone get out of a domestic violence situation, and I got there, unbeknownst to me, the spirits circulate there like nobody's business, and nobody told me nothing. Nobody told me nothing. I got out to get gas, and I instantly felt whatever was in that place. I felt it instantly, and I was like, oh, I'm not amongst friends here. And then the lady in front of me, the store was empty, right, y'all? The store was absolutely empty. I'm the only one inside getting gas. And she said, you need to cover up your car. And I said, why? And she said, because people behind you can see. And she looked past me. And I'm like, who back there? And she was like, just cover your car. And I said, let me get up out of here. Let me get up out of here. Yeah. So those, and I only had to go there to help a friend, well, ex-friend now, get out of a domestic violence situation because she was terrified. And I'm like, I'm on my way. So I drove 7 hours up there to go get her and come back. But yeah, I think I was in, make me tell y'all, it was either I don't want to say Columbus, wherever that beach was. Maybe it started with an M. Anyway, it was in that part. Let me see. You guys put it in there. St. Louis, South Africa. Myrtle. Yeah, Myrtle. There you go. Yeah. That's where we went. I was like, "Child, let me get up out of here." And she was like, "Yeah, at night you can see the chairs rocking from where people used to be, and this, and that." And she was like, "Yeah, it's real bad. You could have told your girl something. You could have told me something. You got me out here with these spirits rocking back and forth." I'm like, this like a movie Get Out or something, because yeah, it was. Each time I went there, it was so creepy. Then I had to go to this backwoods courthouse with her. Child, child. Let me tell you something. South Carolina is rude with spirits, and so good luck to y'all. But you won't catch me there. Anyway, is it Ghana? I'm saying that wrong. I'm saying that wrong. I see South Africa all in here. Hello, shalom. Raleigh, North Carolina, New Zealand. Yeah, South Africa ain't never got to worry about me. Y'all ain't never got to worry about me coming back. Love you guys too. But yeah, I haven't been to North Carolina. I have family there though. New York, definitely visit there a couple of times. Buffalo, upstate New York. I haven't been to Times Square. I want to go to Times Square so bad. Connecticut, Norfolk, Virginia, Washington, and Phoenix, Arizona. I just left Arizona. Philadelphia. South Carolina's history of slaves is horrible. That's what I felt. Oh, okay. Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, you can definitely feel like this deep sadness as soon as you step in there, and you can definitely feel them spirits roaming. Like, they ain't no happy spirits. So whatever happened there, they're at unrest. And y'all got that. Minnesota, Kenya. What do you want, little boy? Memphis, Arizona, Rio, Brazil, Buffalo. I was there too. I went to Buffalo in a snowstorm, in a blizzard, and then I went to Niagara Falls, but I was like 19. Okay, you guys ready for me to get the word, or y'all want to keep talking? Indiana, Chicago, Grand Rapids. I'm not really sure where that's at, but you know where you are. Fresno, California, Virginia. Okay, y'all ready for the word? All right, let's get it. So I'm going to be in First Chronicles, and we're going to be in chapter 4. So it's going to be the story of Jabez. So it's going to go a lot of different ways, because I got 3 different notes that I've accumulated over the last couple of days. So I'm going to read just a little bit of Jabez, and then I'm going to tell you what God has been telling me the last couple of days. I just didn't have the wingspan in my chest to give it all out for you guys, but hopefully I make it all the way through this live so we can get it. So if you're just joining, we're going to be in First Chronicles chapter 4, verse 9. And Jabez is literally short. It's chapter 4, verses 9 and 10, and that's the story of Jabez. It says, Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. His mother had named him Jabez, saying, I gave birth to him in pain. Jabez cried out to God, to the God of Israel, saying, O Lord, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me and keep me from harm, so I will be free from pain. And God granted his request. So I want to go down to the little, because I'm in a study Bible, so I want to read a little bit of this. I'm reading it in real time because I haven't read it before I was actually on here. It says, Jabez cried out to the God of Israel. The righteous example of Jabez stresses the truth that God blesses those who faithfully call on him. Note that Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. Jabez demonstrates that God's divine blessing and protection did not come true automatically, but occurred as a result of our commitment to him and his cause on earth as a result of our prayers. And then it says, express, have faith in the Lord your God, and you will be upheld. Jabez's prayer is a model for believers to keep me from harm. And that's just another keynote. So that's just the bottom. That's just a little bottom of it, whatever. But what I had written, right? Well, first of all, he had brothers and sisters or whatever, but he was more honorable. I mean, he had the heart for God. It kind of reminds me of David. Like he loves God. He's honorable. He's a man of honor and integrity. And he went to God because, one, his mother cursed him before he was born because she was going through pain. So she named her baby after what she went through, not what she was actually coming out of. She named him Jabez, which means I bore him in pain. Now he's walking around, and every time somebody says this baby's name, they're calling him pain. So they're literally speaking word curses over this man's life. Baby, child, man. Like his whole life, they just kept drilling it and kept drilling it and kept drilling it. Oh, your name Jabez. So now he walking around just causing pain to others. And I love how he said that you would keep me. He says, let your hand be with me and keep me from harm so that I will be free from pain. He said he wanted freedom. God has been speaking to me today, and God has been saying that your freedom is coming, that your freedom is coming, that you're not what they call you. I don't care what nickname they called you. I don't care what pet name they called you, no cute little name that they said. You don't really know the precipice behind what these people are really saying about you. You think it's a cute little nickname or whatever, but what they're really doing is speaking a word curse over your life. And God says today that you're going to come out and you're going to be free from the bondage of what they called you. You're going to be free. See, he was acclimated to what his name was because his mother called him. And surely she is not going to do anything wrong because she's his mother. But she was in pain. So she named her child after what she went through. And God is saying that you're about to come out of the things that people called you because of what they were going through. And God is saying that just like he asked that he would be delivered, so shall you. You are coming out of whatever they said. You are coming out of agreement with what people have said over your life, what people have spoken into your life. God is saying that you are about to come out and you're about to shake off the shackles of what they have put on you since you were a child. You're no longer a child anymore. You're no longer mama's baby anymore. A birth happens in like a couple of hours, at most 24 hours, sometimes 2 days. That's how long a birth is. And God's saying because she went through a long labor, she decided to name her child after that. And God is saying time is up. Time is up. You are not what they call you. You are not even what you answered to because you didn't know any better. But now that you know better, you're going to do better. Now that you have the tools to succeed, whenever they try to call you that little nickname, you're going to be like, I reject that. This is the name that the Lord has gave me. I reject that and I ask for freedom in my life. God is about to enlarge my territory, so I need to walk as such. Had she had known that she was cursing her son, I just wonder if she would have went back and said, you know what, let me change him to something else like freedom, wealth, whatever, just something that had a great connotation with it instead of a negative connotation. But she just called him what she went through. And a lot of people, they're not thinking that they're putting a word curse on you because they're just saying something really quick. They're saying something really quick and they're just walking off. Oh, you just gonna be like your daddy. Whole time your daddy a whole crackhead. Now you were hearing that all while you were a child. Oh, you look just like your daddy. Oh, you talk just like your daddy. Oh, you walk just like your daddy. Get up out my face looking like your daddy. You acting just like your daddy. Whole time your daddy left you, abandoned you, beat you, was on drugs, did all these things to you, act like he didn't even know you. So now you a child, you hearing all this, it's instilling inside of you. So when you become adult and all of a sudden 1 drink, 2 drink, 3 drink, 4, rolling up the blunt, puff, passing, injecting, and now they saying, what's wrong with you? What do you mean? You just told me who I was going to be my whole life. And now that I'm this person, now you got a problem. But didn't you say this my whole entire life? Didn't you tell me this my whole entire life? I'm just a product of my environment at this time. That's all. You spoke it, so it is so. So today I'm coming to denounce every word curse that has been spoken over your life. You are not anything that they said. I don't care if you're knee deep in addiction right now. God is saying one day at a time. Make up your mind. Today is going to be the last day that you lay in somebody else's bed that is not your husband or your wife. Make today the last day that you have that drink to excess. Make today the last day that you have your addiction. And if you fall, guess what? Another day at a time. Another day at a time. At least you're getting up. At least you're getting back up again. because you're aware now. Before, it wasn't your fault. From this day forward, you're going to begin to break the curses in your life. They might have sowed the seed of negativity, but God is going to give you a plentiful harvest. And I don't need you to get overwhelmed, because addiction is a crazy thing. Addiction to food, pornography, sex, and alcohol, and drugs, and just attention and time and vanity. All of these things are hard to break. So I don't want you to overwhelm yourself when you go through the list and you're like, oh, I got so much to break. No, you got one day at a time. You got one day at a time. For what does it cause a man to worry? For what does it cause a man to worry? Will you gain another day in your life? Will you gain it by worrying? One day at a time is what God is asking you. God is asking for you to do one day at a time. Make today the day that you say, I'm breaking the curses off of me. Go back and do the homework of what people have said in your life, what people have done in your life, how people have treated you in your life. Go back and start looking at it and get ready to write your list and begin to scratch it off. You say, I'm going to be on welfare in my life. Scratch, I got a good job now. You said, I'm going to be just like my daddy. Scratch, I'm in my kid's life. I'm not abandoning them now. Check. You said, I'm just going to be dirt poor. Scratch, God gave me generational wealth. You got to start checking it off. The devil is banking on you not to know who you are. The devil is banking on you to listen to the word curses that were spoken in your life. The devil is banking on you not to know who you are. But I tell you this, one day at a time. One day at a time. The way you change your finances, one day at a time. Save $1. Save $2. Get a piggy bank. Whatever you got to do, save it. Get out of poverty. It's easier said than done. Trust me. It's so hard to get out of that mindset, because you're robbing Peter to pay Paul, and you're trying to pick up this shift, and you're working 3-4 jobs here, and bills keep piling up, and bills keep piling up, and bills keep piling up, and you can't climb out. But God is saying, I am the way. I am the way. And I'm going to show you how to get to financial literacy. I'm going to show you how to break out of poverty. And although you maybe never have balanced a checkbook, I'm going to show you. I'm going to put the right people in position to help you, guide you to financial freedom in your life. So when I give you the money and when I give you the generational wealth, you don't squander it because you really don't know what to do with it. Because you really don't know. And now you got more money in your hands than you've ever had. And now you buying Bentleys and stuff and can't pay the payments. God says, no. You're going to be faithful with the little, so you're faithful with the lot. God is saying, give him one day. One day with your finances. One day with your family. One day with your marriage. One day with your addiction. One day. My message today is simply give God one day. I'm not asking for a lot. But watch that one day turn to 2, turn to 3, turn to 30, turns to a year. Watch what God do. Watch how God takes that one day in your life, because you told him, God, I'm going to give you that one day. God, I give you ruler, or make you ruler over my life. And I'm going to take it one day at a time, God. I'm going to take it one day at a time. Even with this Bible, God, I don't know how to read it like they say. They say seek you first. But God, I'm trying to seek you. I can't even pray right. And God is saying, just give me one day. Pray with me for 1 minute. Pastor Lindaria said she learned from Pastor Mike Pat that all you got to do is say, God, help. So today for 1 minute, God, I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to say, God, help. I'm going to set my timer for 60 seconds. And all in them 60 seconds, I'm just going to keep repeating the one prayer that's going to change my life. God, help. God, help. God, help. God, help. He knows what you need. He knows what you need. You might not have the words to say it. You might got tears in your eyes. You might not even can get the words out. But God is saying, if all you got to do is say for 1 minute a day, God, help, I will come and intercede on your behalf, because I am an intercessor for my children. He's not asking for a lot. God asked for a little bit. God asked for a little bit. That's it. God asked for a little bit. And he's going to do the rest. He's gonna do the rest. God help for 60 seconds. For 60 seconds every day. Until you're able to say, God, help me with my marriage. God, help me with my finances. God, help me with my relationship. God, help me with this job. God, help. He's not asking for a lot. He's in the building right now. He's here. He's shining. He's saying, I'm here. I'm not going to leave you. I'm not going to forsake you. I'm the God who saves. I'm the God who saves, not ridicules, not laughs at you, not mocks at you, not talk about you. I'm the one that you can tell anything to and it never come back. It'll never spin the block. But you'll see it spinning it differently, because the things that you came to me with, I'm going to turn it around for your good. The very things that came to bear you, I'm going to turn it around for your good. I'm going to start lifting you up in the very presence of your enemies. I'm going to start putting glory to your name. I'm going to start vindicating you. I'm going to start pulling you out of the matrix world, out of the corporate world, out of the politics world. God is saying, I'm about to start pulling my children out so they can start working for me. The things that you used to get excited for, you're not even going to care about anymore. God is saying that all I need is one. All I need is one. One prayer, one promise, one made up mind. Just one. Give me one day. Give me 1 minute. If you give God 1 minute of your time, that's all he needs. And in that 1 minute, God can change your life in 0 to 5 seconds. That's it. That's it. That's it. Somebody wants me to end off with Proverbs. Let me look really quick what I can get for you guys before I get off. I haven't ate all day, so your girl hungry. So let me see what I got for y'all. I think I like Proverbs 4. Okay. So I'm going to read Proverbs 4 to you guys before I get off. I haven't ate all day, so I'm hungry. I'm going to read Proverbs 4 for you guys, and then I'm going to get up off, okay? So it says, listen, my sons, to a father's instruction. Pay attention and gain understanding. Give you sound learning, so do not forsake my teaching. When I was a boy in my father's house, still tender and only a child of my mother, he taught me and said, lay hold of my words with all your heart. Keep my commands and you will live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget my words or swerve from them. Do not forsake wisdom and she will protect you. Love her and she will watch over you. Wisdom is supreme, therefore get wisdom. Though it costs all you have, get understanding. Esteem her and she will exalt you. Embrace her and she will honor you. She will set a garland of grace on your head and present you with a crown of splendor. Listen, my son, accept what I say, and the years of your life will be many. I guide you in the way of wisdom and lead you along the straight paths. When you walk, your steps will be hampered. When you run, you will not stumble. Hold on to instruction. Do not let it go. Guard it well, for it is your life. Do not set foot on the path of the wicked or walk in the way of evil men. Avoid it. Do not travel on it. Turn from it and go on your way. For they cannot sleep till they do evil. They are robbed of slumber till they make someone fall. They eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. The path of the righteous is like the first gleam of dawn, shining and ever bright to the full moon of light, the light of day. But the way of the wicked is like a deep darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble. My son, pay attention to what I say.
Listen closely to my words. Do not let them out of your sight. Keep them with your heart, for they are life to those who find them, and health to a man's whole body. Above all else, guard your heart, for it is wellspring of life. Put away from your mouth, perversity from your mouth. Keep corrupt talk from your lips. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Make level paths of your feet, and take only the ways that are firm. Do not swerve to the right or to the left. Keep your foot from evil. I sit with Proverbs 4. It's all about wisdom, all about knowledge, all about understanding, keeping the perverse away from you, keeping the lying, the gossiping, the evil, the malicious away from you. In it, it talks about how the evil people can't sleep until they do something evil. They glorify in evil ways. Do not turn from the right. Do not turn from the left. Go the straight path. I leave off with this so you will always remember. Don't get overwhelmed by what you have to do. Take it one day at a time. Give God 1 minute of your time if you're just starting, and keep going. 1 minute turns to 1 hour, turns to forever. 1 day turns to 2 days, 3 days, a lifetime. God is saying 1 day at a time, 1 day at a time, 1 day at a time. Watch him come into your life and turn it around. And I didn't even read my notes. I'm not going to read them. I'll make a video about that. This is specifically for people that are feeling overwhelmed. You are not what they call you. And like my mama said, you're not what they call you, you're what you're answering to. And now that you know better, those trivial nicknames that they gave you, like Jabez, being born in pain, don't matter anymore. Reject the names that they call you and accept the name that God has called you. He calls you blessed. He calls you loved. He calls you valued. He calls you his son. He calls you his daughter. You are his. That is who you are to God. Reject what man says. Reject those childhood nicknames that carry all of those pain and all of that nasty weight and just negativeness attached to it. And accept what God calls you. Loved, blessed, beloved. All of those names. All of those names. Now go tell the world about God and what you've learned. 1 day at a time. I love you all. Your girl Hungry. Have a good day.